Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's message, I feel it's not just about the message itself, but also guidance on what some of us need to do right now. You may have been wondering what your next step is or feeling a bit anxious. On one hand, things feel like they're going well, and you're in tune with the flow of life. But on the other hand, you have this underlying anxiety that something is coming, even though you're not sure what. Spiritually, you know something is on the way, but you're unsure of the details. This feeling may make you question if you should be doing something or just waiting. Some of us might feel like we're at a crossroads, unsure whether to take action or rest. Even though you're trying to listen to your intuition, it can be confusing. The message behind this is guidance on how to settle into the energy as we move into the next phase. It's important to remember that we are already in this new phase, and now we just need to fully embrace it. The core message is that you're right at the door of your manifestation, but a lack mindset is holding you back. Many of the obstacles that were blocking you have already been cleared away, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. You've done a lot of healing and releasing, but some of us are struggling to fully accept the abundance that's arriving because of fears that it won't last. This lack mindset stems from past experiences where success was short-lived, and it makes you worry that the blessings you're receiving now might not be permanent. Some of us are so used to things falling apart after brief moments of joy that we can't fully enjoy what we've achieved. Even when good things happen, we may feel the need to rush into the next challenge instead of celebrating our victories. It's like we're afraid to relax and trust that this abundance is here to stay. The divine is telling us that we need to fully step into this manifestation. Imagine buying a house, getting the keys, and standing at the door but not going inside. You need to open the door and live in the reality of your manifestation. For some of us, we may not be flashy or materialistic, but we do enjoy nice things, and the divine wants us to receive them without guilt or hesitation. You've been placed in a position to receive everything you need to live a full and abundant life, and what's coming is even greater than what you imagined. So, embrace it and get comfortable, because this is just the beginning of the blessings coming your way. If you're feeling anxious or uncertain about the future, that's just a sign of how much you've grown. In the past, you might have rushed into things without thinking, but now you're more cautious, and that's a sign of progress. You've shed a lot of the old energy that kept bringing you back to square one, and you're ready to move forward without those setbacks. This is a time to trust in the abundance and stability that's arriving in your life. The divine is preparing you for even more, so allow yourself to receive it fully without fear or doubt. This is something I went through personally, and it made me feel really insecure for a long time. I grew up moving around a lot because my mom had a job that required her to travel. We would move to different towns or states every few years, and I would go with her. Over time, moving around became normal for me, and my life wasn't very stable. When I tried to start my first business, which was focused on crystals and healing stones, it was tough because I didn't have stable housing. There were times I was almost homeless, living in bad conditions, or struggling to pay rent. I would often break down because, even though I had ideas and passion, the constant need to move and restart would set me back. Each time I had to move, I had to pack up my office and start all over again, which was really hard and depressing. The divine message here is that I needed to reach a point where those obstacles were removed, and I couldn't have done that on my own. It was something I had to work through with spirit. Even when it seemed like nothing was going my way, I was actually in alignment with divine timing, and that's why I was able to manifest what I needed. You might feel worried, wondering if what you've manifested will last, especially if you've experienced loss in the past. But the message is to trust that this new phase is stable, and your dreams are coming true. The only thing holding you back is insecurity and a scarcity mindset, which makes you panic and try to control outcomes. Instead, you're supposed to relax and receive the abundance that's coming to you because you've earned it. Spirit is also pointing out that the blockages are in the root and solar plexus chakras. The root chakra affects our sense of security, fear, and the ability to relax. When it's unbalanced, we feel insecure, scared, and stuck in a scarcity mindset. The solar plexus chakra is connected to self-esteem and personal power. When it's blocked, we doubt ourselves, feel powerless, and hide from the world. Spirit is saying that while these chakras can be healed spiritually, it's also up to us to work on them and cultivate a sense of security and confidence from within. This passage talks about two chakras, the solar plexus chakra and the root chakra. The solar plexus chakra influences how we make decisions and interact with others, while the root chakra affects how we feel about ourselves and our world. Both chakras connect us to the outside world, and when they're blocked, we may feel stuck in a negative mindset, especially worrying about whether good things will last or if past struggles will return. The message here is that sometimes our past traumas make it hard to feel comfortable when things are going well. This fear can block us from fully enjoying the blessings and manifestations we've worked for. The Spirit is encouraging us to let go of this fear, reminding us that we are in alignment with our blessings, and it's time to receive them with gratitude. It's also important to release feelings of guilt and shame about past mistakes. As long as we're making positive changes and living from a place of love, the universe sees that effort. If you've asked for forgiveness, trust that you'll receive peace. If needed, don't hesitate to apologize to those you've wronged, as it can bring emotional balance and healing. The key takeaway is to accept the healing and blessings you deserve and let go of the past. Sometimes when something good happens to me, I should celebrate. But instead, my mind goes back to things I've done wrong or people I've hurt. I start to feel down, questioning whether I deserve the blessings I'm receiving. I realize it's important to forgive myself and release those feelings so I can fully enjoy the good things in my life. There's a need to heal the root and sacral chakras, which are connected to feeling grounded, confident, and deserving of blessings. This healing is necessary so I can walk through life courageously, knowing I am protected and supported. I'm going through a huge positive change that will last, not just for a short time, but for the rest of my life. There may be times when I have to adjust to less, but that's just preparation for the big things coming my way. So if I feel like I'm missing something or wondering if I'm on the right track, I need to remember that everything I've been waiting for is on its way. A few weeks ago, while on a retreat, I had a breakdown and cried. I questioned if I'd made the right choices and truly listened to my spirit guides, or if my ego had led me astray. I wanted a clear sign that I was on the right path, so I asked for a rainbow as confirmation. The next day, while sitting on the beach, a rainbow appeared, and I knew that my guides were with me. Later that day, I also received good news about something I was trying to manifest. This was a reminder from the universe that I'm not alone, and I should trust the process. If you're dealing with a lack mindset or fear that good things won't last, know that those unstable days are over. You've done the work, and all that's left is for you to fully embrace the blessings pouring into your life. To help with this, you can use crystals and sound healing for your chakras.